Right now, I'm actually testing, hoping to make sure that subsequently, after a period of time, I should be able to make sure that I have a better stream with you guys. So if you join me now, I'm actually testing. If you have other things to do, please do not take this too serious. Okay. See some stuff going on here. Mm, 360, the rest of it. Someone was once telling me something, and pardon the fact that I'm just too close to my camera. I'm just observing few things. Um, Mom, oh, big boy. You have weight, oh. You are no more. You are no more a baby. Le. Eh, eh, eh. So you finish eating your spag?
Yes, I like spag.
Like spag?
Yes.
Did Mama give you egg?
It's only in that your own. She not give me egg in my own.
Mama, come here, oh. Olade is complaining. He said the egg, you did not give him egg in his own. It was the one I gave to him. So you didn't remain egg.
The egg
is there, so why didn't you give him?
I forgot now.
You forgot.
I have not eaten it. What are you trying to say? What's wrong? He's laughing.
We caught them.
Give it to him now.
All right. All right.
What do you want to use my phone for this?
I'm on live stream with Streamlab, so I'm just trying to.
You want to confirm something?
Yes, I was just trying to study a few things.
Are you checking through YouTube?
Yeah.
Whoa, my God.
Yeah, this is live.
Why is it
this
showing
in
this
live
on my phone?
It's because it was exactly when I started. So now you can see.
Okay.
I'm entire face.
So you see that it looks a little bit more clearer.
Yeah. Olade is not serious. I'm looking at
Wait.
Yeah, be careful.
It's too funny for me. What? Go ahead.
You want to do what? You have not eaten. Is she asleep?
Yes. She just slept now.
When we don't give her breast, she'll sleep. No, but without Nutri-Lac, no food. No, I say no food, no sleep.
Without Nutri-Lac, no sleep, yes.
No Nutri-Lac, no sleep.
The baba with breast sleep. So
it's showing already.
Yeah, so it means it's working fine. Perfectly. This one is just more or less like what you're watching.
So this is the one you're working on.
So this is yes, because rather if it's this way, then it actually points out to you. This is the real camera.
Olade, this is the real camera.
okay.
But what he's doing is actually watching
Mommy, but they're the same thing now.
No, this is the one videoing you guys. This is the result here. So
the result. This is the result.
Okay.
So that means
whatever you are doing here is
whatever we are doing here. This is correct.
Okay.
What as of it.
You understand? This man, no.
What were you doing? Wait, oh, don't think I have only beautiful son. Oh, I have a beautiful wife too.
Even a beautiful daughter.
It's not connected to your mic, right?
No, I did not connect it to the mic.
Okay.
I just yeah. Kolade,
Sir?
will you go and watch your baby now?
No.
Nobody wants to do video.
I mean, I did want to do some things.
Okay, sir.
So, hey, be careful.
This guy has weight.
I don't have
You really don't have weight now.
It doesn't have weight now, babe.
But when it was little, then that was when you had weight.
Even current, I can't.
because of that, I'm not carrying it very I'm not carrying it normal way.
What normal way? I'm like, oh babe, see, you're just bigger than me.
Mommy. Like my what?
Yeah, it's okay.
My what?
All right, you can have your
Mommy,
food.
It's okay. Yes, no way.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye, sir.
All right, bye. You would not say adios, amigos, for them to subscribe. Wait, those that have not subscribed.
Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe my channel, like and share. We'll see my next video. Adios, amigos. Thank you very much.
Sorry, for those people who are joining me live. The idea was I was just testing the stream. This is the first time using my stream. This is the second time using my stream. I think I've done it almost 4 or 5 times. So I'm trying to see. Oh, Creed, well done, sir. I'm really sorry. I kind of drew you guys' attention because I was live, so I know people are going to see certain notification. But the idea was just for me to. I was testing the stream to see how it actually works, so that next time I can have good conversations and see other things that I can do to better our live show. And how is it going over there? Yeah. So how's weekend like? Because for us, yeah, weekend like oh, that's great. And it seems as if Ramsey Krishna is asking if I'm an immigrant. I'm not. Her Majesty Farida Cheste says, please, where are you from? Well, for the sake of the fact that people would always ask me, I would just keep saying it. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm an African. I'm an African. For us, weekends like this is just basically or strictly for family. You rejoice, you play, you just laugh, and that's just it. Can you help me? Amanshu girl. Hope you spread positivity. Trust me. Amanshu girl, what help do you need? What help do you need? Meditate, but I have insomnia plus phone addiction. Okay. Manshu girl, can I ask you something? Where are you from? Valerie Quintero. Long time ago. What happened? Did I offend you? I haven't seen you. You and Canary King. Both of you, I haven't seen you for a while. What happened, my brother? Okay, Amanchu girl, for the fact that you understand that you are addicted to it, it is a great at least you're aware, because most people are not aware of their addictions. And when you are not aware of your addictions, then that means you're kind of stuck. So, Amanchu girl, what you have to do at this moment is don't try to stop yourself from it, because if you're trying to just say I want to quit it at once, then you will find out like you are going to, do they use the word backslide? Sometimes our addiction, we have to find a way to become a friend to it and let us put it in its own place rather than us trying to run away from it. Because when you try to run away from it, you might run away from it at the moment, but after a period of time, you might find yourself attached to it. So, recognizing it, I would have loved you to chat me through my email address, and that would have been helpful so I can talk to you more. But let's see. Few people are saying things, and I want to give attention to everyone as possible as I can. Valerie Quiteko says, yeah, I haven't been on the stream, so I haven't seen you in a while. All right, sir. I just hope you're enjoying yourself. Creed says that if you want to avoid negative, put the phone away or cut the internet and TV. Only use it for useful information. That's Creed. And do you know Ireland? That is where I'm from. Valerie Quintero. Oh, I never knew. I have two questions about relationship. Okay, BK, you can go. Okay, so thank you. I will mail you. All right. All right. Just try and mail me. You can see either through my email or my WhatsApp. We can have discussions. I always tell people addiction is not really your enemy. Addiction is not really your enemy. It is what people present it to be, like, because it makes you stressed and you get exhausted doing that particular thing over and over. It doesn't mean it's your enemy. If you see it as your enemy, then you keep resisting and fighting it. You not truly cannot put it in fighting it and not put it in its place. That's how you can actually work with it. Yeah. It's late in Ireland, so I'm going to bed. Bye, and I'll see you again, bro. Peace. BK, let your question come in. You said you have a question about relationship. BK says the thing is I am 24-year-old girl born in Germany, so I met one guy who is already married, so I can do this with him. So he said I don't love my wife and I don't know. Okay, don't worry, I'll be patient with you. Just put it in a context so I can understand it fully. The scenario you're trying to paint. Okay, you want me to tell you the email ID? You can go to my page right now and you go about my page. You would see my WhatsApp number, you would see my email address, you would see everything. Kolawole Eimowo. If I spell it for you, it might be long. So just go to my about page and on this my YouTube page, yeah. Just click on about and then you would see, then we can chat. So BK, take your time. Just give me a good explanation so we can about what's going on so we can actually discuss. For those who haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. First thing, sometimes when you see most Nigerian people, we can actually recognize it. Well, brothers or sister, a single, you are my brother, or if you're a lady, you are my sister. At the end of the day, we are both Nigerians. But I think that most people live on a low vibration. Lisa says married men are off limits in my mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, that's in your mind. To some people, it's not off in their mind. He is married and he wants to make me as a girlfriend. I can't do this. Ah, nah, 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 nah. Option. Don't be an option to anyone. It is sports you don't want to be in. You're definitely going to regret it. You're definitely going to regret it. There is no way around it. You're going to regret it. You see, trust me, when you find yourself in these situations, because you already listened to him in the first place, he already has a power over your heart. And then, no matter when I say, don't go, something inside of you would say, let me still be patient and see where we would go. I'm telling you what your mind is going to be doing to you. He already has something on you, or I'm not saying he has one thing, but I'm saying one part of you is like, maybe I love him, wishing he's not married, and so I would be there with him. I am not against a man who decides to have, who is polygamous, who says I want to have more than one wife. The only thing is that you do not treat the other woman as just an option. If you know that you never had that foundation with your wife, that you are going to have a different relationship, or you most likely will be polygamous, and you can prove to her that you can actually handle both relationship, and you love the same person, maybe not exactly, but the person feel like you are committed to them, then I don't like when someone is an option. It doesn't make any sense. All right, BK, I hope you get it. You know, sometimes in life, a lot of people, we do not understand karma, and it's different. All parties are aware. Yeah, when all parties are aware, everyone knows how they want to function together, and then you guys should be living in harmony. In fact, you don't have to hold your hands together to sing kumbaya, but at the end of the day, you know he's committed to you. Do not even go with a man, even if he's a single person. And what I'm saying to you is not basically because BK. What I'm saying is not basically because the man is married. Do not date someone who is not committed to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be married, even a single. And I always tell you there's one thing that never lies: character never lies. Too many men in this world to choose a taken man. Okay. There's a difference when you use men and you use how husband. Husband is a word they call house band. I am student in medicine in Germany, so he helped me, and so I say to him, okay, it's enough. My question is why he come at my home 23 at night, he love his wife or not. Let me say this. I don't know. I can't tell you that I know exactly what is going on in his mind. But as a man, I can tell you exactly how we think. He can love his man. He can love his wife, but he might not feel sexually attracted to his wife. He might love his wife, but not feel sexually attracted to his wife at the moment. Now, for him to get attracted to his wife, he most likely will want to have sex with you, and then that can tune the love for his wife. But trust me, you are more like a substance to him. You are more like a substance to him. So he used you to pass time trying to figure it out with his wife. And that's taking your own time away. I think what BK is trying to say is he supported her during the time of college, right? He supported her. And so sometimes, due to her heart, she thinks like what BK is thinking is if I choose not to respond to him, because of her conscience, she thinks she's ungrateful by not accepting him. It makes her feel as if she used him. And so because of her conscience troubles her, and she's trying to find a way to appreciate his efforts for her not to look like she's not appreciating him. That's the reason why it troubles her heart. If she's a bad girl, she wouldn't give a damn about him. Something inside of her wants to appreciate, but trust me, it is not what you should do. Not the relationship stuff. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be jeopardizing, and the reality is that it's going to traumatize you. And when you find a good relationship, you would not be able to flow simply because someone have traumatized you. You will find it difficult to trust. And then the other man begins to pay the price. Lady, you will fall in love, according to Lisa, with a man who can't fully love you in the same way. It's a setup for disaster in your life. Yeah. Trust me, one of the best thing you can do is there's a possibility you can focus on something. I don't fall in love with him, no. Okay. What you can do is focus on your career. Try and let him know you appreciate whatever he has done, because there's an importance of you being grateful. Focus on your career, and if perhaps while you focus on your career and your job, at some point find a way to be able to say thank you. It might not be him, it might be his children, it might be him himself. I appreciate what you've done, but put more value on yourself. Let him know that the money doesn't mean you have to put your body down. for him. He knows this already. Most men knows this already. They just try to act drama. He said, I was honest to him. I said to him, we need a break. Now, eventually, it will become love. It was already a relationship. It was already a relationship. So that's the reason why you ask for a break. The only thing you can do at the moment is to show him appreciation, and you show him that you have a better value for your life. Because there is no other way you can do it without it becoming a recipe for disaster, just like Lisa said. Yes, there is no alternative. There is no alternative. There is no alternative. You have a bright future. 23, married man who has a wife. Nah. Now, what of the things that I know that some of these married men they would do is they just have that side piece girl, and they use you till when you are maybe in your 28 and 30. And then the reason why they are mostly having all this girlfriend is so they can dispose you without having any connection with you. He's 36 years old. Ah, absolutely. Okay, 36. So that's about 10, 13 years gap. They say age don't matter. So he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Lisa says, we women are not men. When we give ourselves to a man over time, there is no way we don't fall in love. Sometimes when I tell people this, some people try to argue it, but I'm like, no, we ain't the same. And this is the reason why most men find it difficult to forgive women when they find out that a woman is cheating on them, because they understand that she has mostly fall in love with that person. And if he's a wealthy kind of person, there's a possibility that that other man can penetrate through her to get to him. So men become paranoid. Laces soul tie. Yeah. I think BK will be fine. The only thing you have to do is just give him a distance. Give him some distance. Let me say this. Sometimes the best way to disconnect yourself from a guy is just to don't explain. Because explanation, you can't explain your way out of it. So BK, don't try to explain yourself out of it. Just go off. When you go off, he's going to wander for some time. And after he wanders for some time, he wants to prove to you that he's a man and he can do without you. Times, but I can't do this. Oh. See, earlier I was saying that BK already has one of it's a good thing. She has what we call conscience. And the conscience is the I wouldn't call it a problem. The conscience is not a problem, because the conscience is to show that she's a good person. She has a good heart. And the only thing is that she knew it's not a comfortable thing, but due to certain situations, that's the reason why she accepts. This is what you have to do. You have to understand that breaking up with him, you cannot, is going to hurt you. Trust me, I know how men think. I can predict him without seeing him. I might not be accurate, but at least I'll be 70% correct. Ask yourself a question. How do you further your life without needing any help from him and making a decision for yourself that no matter what happens, you would never go back to him? Come to that decision, come to that conclusion. Create a strategy that you can use to be able to foster your life. Ask yourself, what kind of guy would you want in your life? And when you ask yourself this question, ask yourself also the kind of guy you want in your life. Does that kind of guy want you? You have to start designing your life when you have a clearer vision what you want in your life. When pressure comes, you will not run back to him. But if you don't have strategy, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a plan, we would only have a conversation. So when things happen and you become broke and you are desperate, you will run back to him. And when you run back to him, now you give him advantage. The best way to separate yourself from someone is not to threaten the person. He wouldn't give a damn about you. When you threaten a man and you say that I would tell your wife, he can plead with you and tell you, please don't tell my wife, but he can set you up. It might not be the one to do that to you, but he might set you up with somebody else. He wouldn't forgive you. He might keep stalking you for a very long time. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And when he strikes, you would not see it coming. Have any opportunity, do anything to you, it's not a good strategy. Just walk away. I can tell you, you can block him on WhatsApp, block him on phone call, block him on everything. Whenever he's looking for you, run away from him. Run away as far as possible. But make sure you create a strategy that you can live your life without him. So that pressure would not let you run back to him. But don't threaten him with the idea of his wife. It's not a good one. Just because a man kneel down and plead with you doesn't mean he has surrendered. You have given him to be more patient. And when a man becomes, the urge is inside of him. And when a man tries to do something and you are not giving him the chance to, and then you threaten him, it kills the urge for the sex. And then it brings the spirit of anger. Now it becomes very patient. You don't want a patient devil. You don't want a patient devil. Listen, you deserve a man to yourself. Raj Shodu. Please, if you haven't subscribed to StreamYard, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do to the channel. What did I click now? Go subscribe to my channel. Like and share. I wasn't planning to have a conversation, but I was only testing. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hey, Mr. Rusty. How you doing, sir? I was thinking you will be. Oh, Miss Lee, guys, to subscribe and like. Thank you, ma'am. BK, if you have listened to what I and Lisa has talked about, I think you will be fine. Random guy, thanks for subscribing also. Bro, do you know Shah Rukh Khan, an actor of India and famous globally? I'm sorry I don't. I'm sorry I don't. I might know him facially, but I might not know him due to that name. I'm not a movie kind of guy. I'm not an entertainment kind of guy. It's been a while I watched movie. Maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years. Like before I was passionate about movies, but I've learned too many things and now it doesn't freak me that much. Do you know Prime Minister Modi? No. Rusty says, Lisa, I'm surprised you didn't tell her to stay away from all men. I love Nigerian movies. Wow. You love Nigerian movies. That's amazing. That's amazing. I will tell you for over 18 years I haven't watched Nigerian movie. I'm kind of grateful that Lisa had let me tell you something. This is only when we understand that people kind of heal one way. When our perceptions in life opens up a little bit, you see the good side of us. You see, I had, in fact, someone was telling me at some point, like, let me make some arrangement and go to India. They were going to pay for my flight and every stuff like that. But basically, because my children were, I'm a family guy. I'm a family guy. Earlier last month, I had an offer that was almost 1 million naira in a different state. As long as my family is not going to be with me, I can't go there. So, but I would look at coming to India one of these days, because it's one of the things, Indian practices is one of the things that I have worked on, and it has changed my perception. Well, I say it didn't change my perception, but it awakened my consciousness to a different level. So I will, by God's grace. All right, BK. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm really happy that you find a clarity to it. Yeah. Rusty says a man willing to cheat on his wife does not really love his wife. A woman who is with a married man does not really respect herself. A hidden relationship is born from lust. A hidden relationship is born nothing else. Lisa says, but Rusty, you see this man, BK, is dealing with is being a degenerate, so it confirms my thought or point of view. See, let me put it this way. There is a desire in every man. Men desire a lot, Miss Lisa. Women desire to be in a safe hand. Men desire a lot of things. Are some comments actually missing? I'm using Streamlab, so I might be having issues. Made India a global representative in terms of tourism also. That's why I was inviting you to explore our beautiful Hinduism country. Let me screenshot that. Noted name. Noted. I will look into it when I'm done with this stream. I promise I will look into it. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Hopefully I would be able to chat you. Just maybe, if possible, you can write to my email and let me also learn few things so I know how to, go around it. So like what Rusty was saying, some comments missing here, I don't know, in the chat. If I was using YouTube, I might be able to see it, but I'm using Streamlab. Regarding the idea of men, Lisa, what I would suggest is Lisa there? Because sometimes I might not be seeing things correctly. I might not know how many people are live with me. If Lisa is there, men have complex desires, too many desires, and they lost. Okay. Aha. $4.99 from Lisa. Good job, sir. Thank you very much. I wouldn't see these things even when you credit or you do anything because I'm using what do they call it? Streamlab. I think if I'm using it from my laptop, I most likely would have seen it different. But because I'm using it through my phone, Lord Krishna and Lord Mahadev. You see. All right. Noted. Kaduri. So Lisa, based off the fact that we have too many desires as a man, men can sometimes that desire, if a man does not have desire, he does not want to do anything in his life that much. Because everything we create is to impress. The reason why we do a lot of things as men is to impress a woman. People might tell you a different view. Sam Onyekwere, brother, this is the Sam you wanted to engage with me. Okay. Let me address Lisa, and then Sam Onyekwere, your thoughts can also come in. I think I remembered I was having a conversation this morning. Something happened. Okay. Payment of Lisa came in. Okay. So because men have a lot of desire, our desire is to impress our women and to make them feel happy. But in this desire, it doesn't go into just one particular thing. It's like you have to desire multiple things at a time. And then you see things that get your attention as a man. One wouldn't get attention of a man. Now, a man you need to as a woman is, what kind of man do you really want? If you know the kind of man you really want, you have to ask yourself a question. Do I think that I am there to be able to work it out with the man? For me, I think that you have to look at the fact that the man does not only respect you, does not only love you, but is very committed. I specifically keep using the word committed to the idea of making your relationship function and to build something out of it. And he must have a vision. The purpose of his vision is this: when a man does not have a vision, what he does is that he is being led by his genitalias. And this is the reason why when most of them also make money in life, what they begin to think also is to move with life through their genitalias, because it validates their wealth. When a man do not have character, what can he teach his children? Nothing. He can scold his children, but he cannot be a good role model for his children. So a man has to be committed. He has to have good characters to say, beyond just me and this woman, there's more thing I am willing to do to be committed to this particular woman. And his character must fit in the vision he has. His character must fit in the vision he has. What is the meaning of character? Character, in a sense, like, does he endure? A man that cannot endure in the time of pain, in the time of struggle, in the time of lot of stuff in his life, such a man, when he has a desire and he has the be able to his genitalias would start making decisions for him. But a man who has good character, who is patient, who can endure, because there's a difference between being patient and there's a difference between enduring. Who can endure times of difficulties, who can also say, I know my desires. Sometimes this is how you test it. I have money to get this, but at the moment, this is what I think is proper for us to get. A man that understands that his desire must not always be met. This is how you select a man who has good character. The one who understands that just because I desire something, it does not necessarily have to be met. It might be through food. It might be through the way he approaches, or he wants a house, or he wants a car. A man who is specific and he says, I want this, and everything he does is just to get that thing. I want this, and everything he does is just to get that thing. That man, when his desire or his perception in life goes towards the attraction of a woman, cannot control. Rusty says, a decent meal once a week, that's about it for me. LOL, I'm simple. Absolutely. Absolutely. What Rusty says there actually makes a lot of sense. Once in a while, I make decisions to go out and go feed and take care of myself. Just eat within a period of 1 or 2 hours, just enjoy my life. Not because I'm not feeding, but I just celebrate myself at that moment. But regardless, I understand that it is not every time that I desire something and that thing needs to be given to me every time I want it. Because there are times when I might need my wife and my wife might not be in a position to serve me. She might be tired. She might be in a period. She might be pregnant. Something might go on. So a man who always wants his desire to be met, you can use many things to learn. He would always have issue. A man myself while I'm talking. Your message can come in. I know we have maybe some unfinished business. I hope Lisa gets my point. What I've been able to explain. Because there are some men, and I am not saying that as a woman you have to start testing your man every single time to know his desires and the rest of it. No, testing him or trying to play with his emotions, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is observe him, how he moves, how he talks, what he does, what are his desires, how he wants it to be met. Can he control himself when he's expecting something? Can he control himself when he's hungry? Can he control himself when things are not fine? Those speaks loud volume. If you are not paying attention to it, there will be a problem in the future. Please, if there's any other question, let it come in. Or do we say bye for the day? Because I wasn't even planning to come live. I eventually stepped into live stream. I think BK has left. I think Lisa has left. Samuel Yekwere, I think, is it she or he? This is the Sam you wanted to engage with me. Now the floor is open. Is anyone typing anything? I don't know how StreamYard actually works. Please, to see if you're... So BK, I think what I narrate tells you the kind of man you should be looking for in the future. Rusty says women would always desire more from a man than a man will from a woman because woman has always wanted to be provided for. Women will always desire more from a man than a man will from a woman because woman has always wanted to be provided for. To me, I would say this. Provision is of different level. The problem is that most men actually pay attention to just financial provision. And when you meet with a woman who can provide for herself financially, most people might have issues. What is my use in this relationship if the woman does not need me to provide for her financially? This is a dilemma for some. When a woman has money dated by, that is their power. Okay, so Lisa is here. Lisa says, BK, remember, all money ain't good money. Certain situations actually rise, but at the moment, you need to understand where you are and understand that your heart is precious. Then learn to manage, you learn to put out to work, to do something to be able to survive. all these seasons, all this time in your life will change if you're doing what you need to do. But Lisa, true, but it's spends the same. Okay, I think sometimes when message wants to come up, it takes some. I don't know. If you continue to take his money, brain sometimes is multitask. I don't know. Used to this thing. I can see very little here. Sam Onyekwere says Sam is waiting for the man of thought or something like that. Oh. Sam Onyekwere, this is what we'll do. Okay. Sam, yes, it is usually when multitasking. Okay. Sam is waiting for the debate. Okay. How can we debate when are you willing to join me live? Because you understand that we have to make it a conversation. So, Mr. Sam Onyekwere, if you want the debate, you have to chat me up so I can send you a link to WhatsApp and then we can come live. Both of us can be live and we can discuss. And I know you want to talk about, CC Motion 1998. I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir? I know we want to debate about, you say you want us to debate about Nigeria, about our home country. If you want it, trust me, I'm absolutely open. I am more than welcoming you to the debate. If you can just tell me, give me a link. You and I just have to go at it. What's the debate this time? Onyekwere say our topic was about Kamala Harris and American politics. Okay. Please, sorry, Sam Onyekwere, I would be attending to your stuff. My girlfriend accused me of cheating. I told her she was starting to sound like my wife. Harris and American politics. Most of us that tends to be outside the country, we only have information based off what I did. Now we have videos. In the videos, some things are not being broken. Some videos are test interview. And in the test interview, what the person says is what we can hold on to. We can read some body language and signs. There was a particular episode I watched about Kamala Harris when they were asking her about the fact that she was claiming to be part of the blacks. And immediately she said, ask the next question. And I'm like, if you're confident about the blacks, you shouldn't just say, move to the next question, because you know there's a trap there. There's something she has most likely said, and they want to use it against her. And I'm saying she should be proud of where she comes. Ignorant, I understand that from Jamaican. Absolutely, I understand that. And so let her be proud of her heritage. Jamaicans are proud people. The institution, wherever she comes from, I really don't have to read about her history because I would be ignorant of it. Tinubu that we have in our country, I haven't finished studying that particular individual. So I will now focus on Kamala Harris. We are only using based of the information that is being given to us and based of what she's saying. And when out brother sister, yes, I love single person. I want them. I wouldn't say just like everyone. I want everyone to be able to come to Africa and do something for themselves, knowing fully well that wherever we find ourselves, we might be seen differently, or we should know our space or our place. Let us not forget our home, our culture, where we came from, regardless of the fact that things might not go that smooth. So that's exactly where our conversation, I think that was where we actually picked up the conversation from earlier today. So for Kamala Harris, trust me, you will beat me flawless victory. I have no rebuttal. I can only speak based off what I have gathered, the information I have. And besides, when it comes to the idea of politics, I think everyone has freedom to choose whoever they believe in. Ola Webb, long time ago. Should I close this and start afresh in the next 1 minute?